Thanks, G. Okay, so the plan now is, so you're not just sitting here listening to talk after talk. And so I wanted these three talks just to kind of give some background, something to think about. We have some case studies which we'll do really brief, run through quickly, but I thought we'd take a break. For about 10 minutes, just give you a chance to throw in some ideas about what is important for us to be talking about once we get through our case studies. And we have a bunch of questions which we could pull together in the weeks preceding this. Which I will bring up, so you can see what questions you already have, but then see what you would like to add to this, based on thoughts you already have or things you just heard. So our objective, as I say, is really to kind of to come out of this session with some ideas about what we need to do, in the next 10 years before the next Parks Congress, what we need to do to achieve the freshwater conservation and the inclusion of freshwater protected areas in the way that we want. So, are there any initial thoughts on what you want to throw into the discussion, Aaron?
For me, until now, what's missing is any talk about measurement biodiversity outcomes. How do we actually know if protection is working or not working? There are a lot of methods developed, and a lot of them are site-based, generating values for individual points. The big challenge is to understand what its significance is across a larger country, continent, or even within a protected area. So I think that's how we monitor, how we measure, and how we link that measurement to protection is probably going to be one of the main challenges.
Thanks. And one of the things when I'm asking this, I'm also thinking about what we want from this session is to have some kind of output. So these questions should be questions which should be leading towards something where we can say, well, in order to answer this question, after this we will do this. After World Parks Congress, we need to do A, B, and C to get biodiversity outcomes. So think about that when you have points. So
what I feel, and I mean this was obvious already with the discussion about the presentation of Simon, what I feel really essential is to understand these protected areas really make the difference in conservation of threatened ecosystem species or whatever within these areas in freshwaters. Because I have really some doubt that protected areas change something at all for freshwater biodiversity.
Okay, and actually, just before I come to you, just in response to that, I've been intrigued to know who in the audience think they do make a difference and who don't. So if you do think they make a difference, can you raise your hand?
Which category?
Whether they can make it.
Whether they can make a
They
difference.
can,
Yeah.
of course, they can.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, that you just sunk my question.
No, I wonder, I mean, there are so many protected areas. To have a real global study to check the efficiency of protected areas, yeah, for a subset of indicators, let's say existence of threatened species or something else, I would of course vote for a threatened species. Does it make a difference?
Okay. Well, again, I'll just say just briefly. So, regardless of the type, do people who do think it makes a difference? Can you just
Can I ask a question? If you were a threatened species, would you like to be in a protected area or outside?
Yes. Very good.
if you see how many reservoirs from dams, at least in Europe, are protected areas, maybe I would love to be outside, at least as a riverain fish.
Okay. And just to follow up on it, so for people who think that it doesn't make a difference, I just want to see hands. Okay, all right, good. Okay, so
I thought this every place that has a ban protected area, so we're speaking the same language, really. How can a ban be a protected area? A parking lot is a protected area, then it's got a tree in the middle.
right, yeah. Jean.
So I'm quite concerned about this debate. I agree that protected areas don't always make a difference, but I think that if we start making statements about protected areas not making a difference, we go right back. I mean, really, really seriously, I think we need to have a strong statement about the difference they can make, and I think we've got quite a few examples where they can make a difference, even if it's about catalyzing action outside the parks. So I really am quite concerned about not having a statement about how terrible protected areas are. But in the same breath, I think fresh water has really been neglected. I don't think it should be subsumed into land-based protected areas at the moment. It needs to be uplifted because nobody understands it. Understands that a river is not an ecosystem. A river has variation. So rivers are not just a river. A wetland isn't just a wetland. There's variation in it. And I think we need to make some strong statements about that and about how protected areas should start including that variation and start planning for persistence by including headwaters and not using them as boundaries, rivers as boundaries. So I think there's a lot of statements we could make.
Okay, there's probably like time for two more points and then we'll move on. So there's one behind you.
I'm just going to back Jean up, and I'm from South Africa, from the Western Cape Government Conservation Agency, and these maps that have been produced have allowed us as a conservation agency and a regulator now to select a series of 17 rivers which we manage in our catchments to actually eradicate invasive alien fish, to save the 19 endemic small fish species of Western Cape. So yes, I absolutely support the statement that catchments do make a difference, and protected areas, of course. So it's just a practical example.
From a data collection point of view, one of the things that my own organisation has been doing for many years is to try to measure the degree of wildness of the river rather than the other categories that have been thrown around here. And I think what I have missed so far is this concept of wild rivers and the degree to which they can be measured in that way.
Yeah.
University with Simon and the video and other people. I really like this idea of the integrated protected area, the upstream and the area that's at the heart. But I'm also concerned that we need to consider what's downstream from those upper areas, because if you've got a suite of dams, you've got areas of fish movement. So I think we need that connectivity and a vision index for what's downstream, which I think the video has worked on. So I reckon there's a piece missing from the integrated method.
Okay, last one.
Just a quick comment. I think we also need to define in terms of what we mean by protected. Well managed protected area or badly managed protected area.
Right.
It's very critical. I mean, a lot of protected areas all the riparian vegetation is full of invasive species, and it's clearly not a very well managed system. So maybe there it doesn't make a difference for endangered species or not.
Right. Okay. Thanks very much, DJ. Excellent point. So I'm going to think about how we integrate this into the discussions that are coming up. But now, to just sort of throw some more kind of context in, I thought we have these like 3 or 4 case studies of examples of working in or with protected areas. So